Morning, gang. It's Monday the 23rd of July. For those of you that don't know, I'm the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. Just finished morning PT, physical training, and I tell you what, after a weekend out in the sun, hopping from flea market to flea market and similar venues, I was feeling like I'd walked out on the interstate and kissed a Mack truck. Not the driver, the truck. But that's not what you're here for. So let's get down to business. In case you hadn't heard, China and Russia, for the third time, used their veto powers to block sanctions against Assad's Syrian government. Now, why would they do this? Well, because it keeps the international community distracted. As long as the civil war is going on in Syria, and we're trying to do things about it, but being blocked from doing it, it keeps eyes off Russia and China's favored stepchild, Iran, with their massive oil reserves and nuclear enrichment program. Yeah, how much have you heard about that in the news as of lately? Everything's been focused on Syria. So, keeping that in mind, they've blocked it once again because Iran is the better long-term investment. The oil, the enriched uranium, the power that comes off that could be a big bonus for Russia and China. Now, the UN sanctions, which got shut down again, one of the big things that it had in it was a no-fly zone, similar to what NATO did in Libya, keeping Assad's aircraft on the ground and keeping him from being able to rapidly transport troops and materials from one location to another. But if that's going to happen, more than likely, it's going to wind up being a NATO mission again, because Russia and China keep blocking. If we're going to do it, we're going to have to do it through NATO. Fortunately, we have a backup organization, another group, who can do it. And with Turkey being a member, if they agree and give support to it, they've got air bases right there and share a border. If need be, we could even go in with ground forces relatively easily. Turkey's got major ports, some good infrastructure, rail and road. It wouldn't be that hard to go in by ground either. I tell you what, go ahead, send me. There's a lot of us that are multi-deployment vets. The only game left in town is Afghanistan. Let's go play another team. But that's just me, and I'm nuts. So, let's move on to some other news. In a rather depressing piece of American apathy, there are actually studies and firms out there that have now put out to the minute when certain things will happen in accordance with the Colorado movie theater shooting. I know everybody's heard about that. It's been all over everything. 12 dead, 50 wounded. And there are studies. We are such vets at having experienced this that there are now studies and projections out there that, this long after the event, high school friends will be getting interviewed. This long after the event, the media will be swarming his parents' area. This long afterwards, the media will be leaving those areas. And this long after it happened, America will have forgotten and moved on. It's really kind of sad. Not just that we've had enough incidences like this to be that familiar, but that we're getting that apathetic about it. That we get all enraged and up in arms and, oh my God, this has happened. What are we going to do? And then it's gone. Really, people? Let's do a self-check on this one. Are we really getting that apathetic on things? A lot of people say yes, and let's think about it. Moving on from there, though, our last piece for the day. Anthony Perry, aged 49, was arrested by the Rochester police for 2 counts of felony sexual abuse and child endangerment. What did Mr. Perry do? The mother of a 6-year-old girl at the library caught Mr. Perry having walked up to her daughter, removed her daughter's shoe, and pressed the young girl's foot to his face and licked it. Mr. Perry was, chased out of the library and arrested by police as he exited the building. Police have hauled him in, as I said, are charging him with 2 felony counts, and are investigating 6 similar complaints in nearby towns. Now, while Mr. Perry is obviously mentally disturbed and a scumbag, it goes one step further. He has entered a not guilty plea. Non-guilty. I am not guilty of this. And that he is being framed by none other than President Obama and the government. That's right. The president is out to get Mr. Perry. Oh my God. This guy is going to be such a waste of taxpayer money. On average, per inmate, per accused individual, we keep for a year or longer, not including court fees, and in this case, probably psychiatric evaluations, drugs, medications, the whole 9 yards. The average inmate in America costs the government, costs you, the taxpayer, $47,000 a year. Mr. Perry is going to be more expensive. He's going to have psychiatrist visits. He's going to have medications. And it's going to be a major douchebag waste of our resources and finances. And at the age of 49, is probably already a repeat offender. If not caught and convicted, has probably been doing this for a while. Now, my personal take on this, don't waste the money. I know what you're thinking. Oh, what, you just want us to kill him? No. There are tons of people out there who want to come to the U.S., who want to be U.S. citizens. Go to a third world country, someplace like Somalia, or some backwater, nobody's ever heard of it place, and take 100 individuals like Mr. Perry and offer them $40,000 a head to just take these guys and drop them in the backwoods somewhere. They're wanting U.S. aid. Give them the aid. Give them about $4 million worth. Just here, take this trash off our hands and just dump it somewhere. Where if he walks up and licks some young girl's foot there, her daddy has every right by their local laws and customs to take his head off with a machete. I know that sounds a little severe, and I'm probably going a little over top on that. But my basic point is, yank his citizenship. There are laws on the books for removal of a person's citizenship. Deport him to some third world country that will take him in return for financial or food aid, and be done with the problem. No more cost to society, no more cost to the rest of us. And if his family objects and wants him to stay, fine. Let them cover the cost. Not you and me. Not the taxpayers. We're in debt enough as it is. Goodbye. Done. Out of our faces. No longer a problem. I could be a little over the top. I could be a little severe. But that's my opinion. Give me yours down below. Hit the like or dislike button. Subscribe if you want to. Till I catch you next time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Keep your head down. Take care. Bye.